So my journey through the Camino del Norte starts here in front of La Cathédrale Sainte-Marie de Bayonne in Bayonne, France. Most of pilgrims start at Irún in Spain, but for me it's very meaningful to start here, starting here in Bayonne, because this cathedral has received pilgrims since the 13th century, and also to walk a little bit in Basque Country here in France. That's very special, beautiful, and a lot of culture and history. Before we go to the Camino, let's enter a little bit in the Cathédrale de Bayonne. Come with me. Let's go. Now, Camino Santiago 2025 has begun. The first steps in the Camino, and you go with me and all along the way, okay, in this journey that will be amazing. It will be around 900 kilometers through Bayonne and Santiago de Compostela. Let's go. I just got my first stamp on my pilgrim credential here in the Office of Tourism in Bayonne. In fact, it was the second one, because the first one was made by the Cathedral of Bayonne, but I was not there. So this was the first live one. Let's go. Buen Camino. You know, this is what I love about the Camino Santiago. The energy I got is insane. I was kind of lost, I must admit, but suddenly, you know, I got so much energy. As you know, Camino will find me. Will find me. But I'm not finding the Camino, but Camino will find me. That's what happened. That's the magic of Camino. Suddenly, I was in front of the, you know, the beginning of the Camino here along the river. So yes, and this is it. We will have a lot of walking and talking during this journey. Okay, be ready for it. Just some kilometers after Bayonne, we have the fork. I'll show you. You see? If you go this direction, you go to the Camino Francés, the French way. But in our case, we go to Camino del Norte, so we go that direction. Let's go. I can't explain how amazing it is being on the road again, being in the Camino again, a long distance one, between nature, cities, asphalt. I'm very excited about sharing everything with you. I will share everything, you see. It won't be a fancy production, it won't be a super thing, but it will be real, raw and true. After walking kilometers and kilometers through the cities, it's so good to find this. This is a lake here near to Biarritz. That's the beauty of the Camino, the surprises that we find along the way. So, some exciting moment coming next. After kilometers and kilometers, finally we will find something very special. Let's see. I am in Bidart, a piece of the Atlantic Ocean here in France. Voila. That's it. So we'll come back to the Camino. Just wanted to share this moment of peace with you. Just to say that, you know, after meeting the sea, meeting the Atlantic Ocean once again, just came to me a beautiful, beautiful wave of peace. It's like, you know, no matter how many times I come back to the Camino, it's been 10 years now, since 2025, that I do the Camino de Santiago, or I am going on a pilgrimage, but every time it's like, you know, coming back home, getting closer, much closer to my essence, to my true self, to my real world. This is like a parallel world, but it's my real world, it's my home. So yeah, I invite you to come with me in this journey. So I'm arriving in this beautiful, beautiful town called Bidart. Let's go. Come with me. Very beautiful, very cozy. I'm enjoying very much. And I show you some pieces of this beautiful place. This is the main square. Look. Last moments of the first day of Camino del Norte. So far 22 kilometers walked. I'm happy with that. I will stop now in Getari in some moments. I think it's a good moment to stop. Not too much, not too less, just perfect. Around 22, 23 kilometers to start the journey, to not force the body. Beautiful moment. In the end of the first day, full of gratitude for being here, for being there with you, for sharing all of this. For me, this is the beauty of life. The surprises, the challenges, when we don't plan everything in advance. You cannot know what is going next, which Camino, which path it will come, if it's asphalt, if it's nature, if it's city, if it's the ocean by your side, if there is some lake, people. Now, one of the most beautiful things in the Camino de Santiago, in a pilgrimage, is meeting people, is the meetings. So the journey ended today here. Here is a hostel, no, albergue for pilgrims here in Getari. I'm so happy to be here, and there are other pilgrims over there. Finally, 3 pilgrims, and we will have some nice time tonight. Okay, see you tomorrow. Well, you know how it is, walking and talking, and some reflections in between. So, what I would love to share, that being in the Camino de Santiago, going on a pilgrimage, it's about really to be in the present moment. Okay, it's a great learning about that, because here, you know, what matters is, live the day, live fully the day, and arriving in a final destination, and have the basic things, but celebrate those basic things. Okay, it's like celebrating and being grateful for having a place to sleep, to have a roof, to have a good shower, to have food on the table, to have some, you know, some warm and cozy moments with yourself, with other people, beautiful true sharings. So it's about life, but in a deeper level. Walking here in this beautiful place, I show you a little bit more. This is the French Basque Country. The last moments here, because let's cross to Spain. How amazing it is to walk with the sunrise just next to you. I just love it. This is one of the things that I love to find along the way. A person can come here, take a book, take away and come back later, some days later. It's a free sharing, it's a free exchange, and I think every city, every town in the world should have this. That's amazing. And another thing which fascinates me is the language here in Basque Country, the Basque, and that's incredible. It's one of the most ancient languages still alive in the world, and it's really fascinating. I just realized it out of sudden that I forgot a very important thing. This. So I came to the store and bought a rain jacket. Never forget that in Camino Santiago. Rain jacket. Very important. Let's go. Going on a pilgrimage, doing a Camino Santiago or the route of pilgrimage is amazing. It is, but it's challenging. Your mind will tell you from time to time, why are you doing this with your body? Why are you doing this? When you feel your body tired. The first 2-3 days are the most challenging ones. You see, people usually tell me, but you have experience, you have done a lot, but any new experience is a different experience. And yes, the first days are hard, even for me, even to someone who has experience, who has done a lot of caminos, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's another experience. It's a new chapter. A little bit before of the border with Spain, we have here this place, the Chapel of Notre Dame de Socorro, also with a beautiful view from of the sea, and it looks like a very special place here. I think they're buried here. It's like a cemetery also. A lot of victims of the past in the 18th century, and so yeah. One more special place here. So a little bit of historical facts about the Camino del Norte. This route was favored some centuries ago when the Arabic occupation in Spain was strong and made inland routes like Camino Francés, like the French way, very risky and dangerous. So the pilgrims started to do this coastal way, but despite this coastal is not all the time by the coast. What makes this route really special, there's some inland parts that you can see the coast, is beautiful, but it is very challenging, especially in the Basque Country. You have a lot of go up, going down, go up, going down. Now it's just about some kilometers to the border with Spain, and wow, this present now, look. This is very beautiful. I love it. With some ships over there. A very exciting moment in some minutes over there. Let's show you. España. Yes, Spain. In some minutes we will cross the border together. It's always a beautiful moment, very exciting moment and emotional moment when you cross the borders with your own feet. That's a beautiful experience. It's a unique experience. You see. this is the moment of crossing borders. France is behind me. Now it's Spain time. Yes, let's walk together in Spain. It will be amazing, very exciting, beautiful landscape, beautiful moments, beautiful sharing. And here is the first yellow arrow in Spain. Bienvenidos a España. Vamos, vamos, vamos. So we are in Irún, the first city of Spain, and here the first milestone of the Camino. Look. Hello, beautiful. Another sign here. That's the Camino de Santiago in Spain. We have a lot of things like that. And that's the magic of the Camino de Santiago in Spain. Let's go now to find the albergue from here to finally say hello to Spain. Now it's not bonjour anymore, it's hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? Vamos, vamos. Irún. So I'm here in the albergue of Irún. This is the way to wake up the pilgrims here in Irún. Oh, here my friend.
Hola.
Hola.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. He's the host here. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. The music to wake up the pilgrims. Amazing. I love it. So, third day of Camino del Norte. Today I have a beautiful company here of Veronica from Italy, just 20 years old, first Camino. So,
Hi.
tell about
Hi.
the experience of first Camino.
Yeah, it's my first Camino, and I wish it's a best experience, and nothing.
Yeah, it's first time, and she is used to walk in the mountains there in Italy, but with this here, it's a bit different. Yeah. It's a challenge. So we are now in the middle of the forest, and check this out. That lady is 73 years old. She's doing the Camino for the first time with her son, and this is the magic, the beauty of the Camino, of going on a pilgrimage. No matter how old are you, we have kids, we have babies, we have the elderly, we have everything in the Camino. You just need to feel the calling, to have this dream to come true, and come and do it. Sometimes we have to climb some hills, even some mountains here in the Camino de Santiago, but I think has a reason. What do you think? Yes. You know, we don't need everything easy, neither here on a pilgrimage, neither in life, because, you know, what if everything was just easy? What if everything was just beauty all the time? Everything is important, because when we have this, yes, we can really give value. We can really be grateful for it, and we can celebrate the beauty and magic of the Camino and of life itself. The first 2-3 hours walking the Camino is astonishing. The nature is astonishing, you know. It's through the hills with the ocean on one side, the mountains, the hills on the other side. And the funniest thing is I didn't remember that. because I've done this 6 years ago, going to Rome, which means the other way around. But probably it was cloudy or even raining, I don't remember. But I don't remember all this beauty, and I'm really happy for that. It's like my first time here. So, moment of pause, break time. I wanted to share with you how important is this moment. Having a break between the kilometers. That's very, very important. Don't break your body. This is not the intention of going on a pilgrimage, doing the Camino de Santiago. No, not at all. The intention is to enjoy each moment. Okay? And for that, you have to be wise, to listen to your body. When your body says, stop, you just do it. I want to share with you another reflection also. How here, when we are on a pilgrimage, especially here in the Camino de Santiago, we lose the sense of borders, of having borders, of, you know, even this thing, there's no black and white, no rich and poor. I was walking and sharing moments with people from the Netherlands, from Italy, from France, from Germany, even from Lithuania. You see, we are all equals. We are just pilgrims going towards the same goal. And this is about cooperation, like a family feeling, you know. And another thought, another reflection is, I need to buy a guitar. It's very, very strange to go on a pilgrimage without a guitar. Just the very first time I've done that. Without a guitar and with tennis shoes also. I'm doing without my sandals. My sandals are over. I didn't find another one, a good one, and so I'm doing with tennis shoes. It's very strange also, but even more strange without a guitar. Just tomorrow I will arrive in San Sebastian and I will finally, hopefully, buy a guitar. So here I am in this small town of Lezo. They were just dancing, you know, over there on streets. This is amazing in Spain, this celebration in the middle of the street. Going to the end of the third day of Camino del Norte, the first day here in Spain. I enjoyed very much. I hope you too. I am now in San Juan de Paisaje. This is the stop of the third day. I'm enjoying very much this little town. It's very interesting. Let's go find the albergue. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of this great odyssey of the Camino del Norte 2025 until Santiago de Compostela. Yes, 900 kilometers, about 30-40 days. You go with me on this wonderful journey. This was just the beginning, the first 3 days, and don't forget to subscribe the channel to not lose anything, you know. Hit that like button and put the notifications on. See you in the next video. Buen Camino!